Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Philia. Last time, our gang of heroes prepared for the sacrifice to the Lord of Storms. Having slain the basilisks set to perform the sacrifice of the Astorian princess Anora, the gang planned to supplant themselves the sacrifice in the stead of Anora, confident that they would survive easily. However, Atalanta was originally unwilling to endanger herself for the life of a princess, but in the end was won over by the conviction of her companions. In the meantime, the day before the sacrifice, Persephone and Jury decided to have a bit of a gamble in the Dragon's Tooth, Astoria's famous tavern. There they met a naive young acolyte of the Dragon Shrine, Tobias, and without hesitation fleeced him for all he was worth in a legitimate card game. But the fun could not last, for the day must end and the much talked of morning must arrive. A procession of the heroes and various city folk led by Pythor and Anora headed down to the banks of the Archelon River to find Gaius and his legion ready for the ceremony and a crowd of centaurs and Gigans spectating from the far bank. The members of Gladius Astor were brought out to the rock, manacled to it, and left in the middle of the rushing waves of the river, confident of their victory. However, all does not go smoothly, for an entourage of disruptive harpies arrive at the ceremony, loudly mocking our heroes, until eventually, aggravated by the lack of spectacular death, attack the heroes themselves, but they are no match for Gladius Astra. As dawn breaks, our heroes, alive and well, have survived the sacrifice, and as Gaius and the Order of Sidon slink off into the dawn, Pythor decrees a week of feasting and celebration is in order in all of Astoria. In the midst of the revelry, Pythor pulls Persephone aside and gifts the centaur his hammer to use as his own and to craft the legendary Luck Blade. So, you all, in your various different ways, enjoy the first day of revelry. From what we heard last time, Caliandra and Nephel lead the processions of the celebration in various performances across the day, reveling the party and really bringing the atmosphere to a precipice. Opa had slinked off to quietly bring back her familiar Stella, who was diminished during the fight with the Harpies. Juno and Persephone, obviously Persephone after talking to his father Pythor, go about the town, socializing with half of the city across the day. And Atalanta slinks off to a nice secluded spot away from the crowds. And Jury, oh sweet Jury. Jury gets up to all kinds of mischief over this one single day. And so as evening rolls around, Kira eventually manages to muster at least the six of you together and sits all of you finally down for a meal. And it's good to really kind of to finally get you all together. It's been a wild day. Although I couldn't quite pry Persephone away from Pythor. He's his darling son. He wanted to tell him all about his victories in battle. I told him I'd send a messenger off to whichever direction we're going. So how are we all enjoying the festivities?
It's fantastic. To be quite frank, I've Pythor's acolytes were really, and Vulcans as well. They're very, very strong men. They showed me a lot about armor and how to use it and other things. It was it was a fantastic learning experience, in my opinion, and I'm sure we were all as enriched.
Hey, Jerry. So,
yes.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Ketamine, correct?
Yes.
Me. Okay.
Yes.
I want to be clear that reveling started about 5 in the morning. We're currently at about 8 in the evening. Yeah. I want you to make a Constitution saving throw. I want you to make.
That checks out.
Also, Kev,
yeah.
Can I make a perception check so Atlanta can see how baked Jury is?
How baked is this match?
That's a 19, homies. Listen.
You know what? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you're you look like shit, but you feel
anyway.
You feel like you don't feel sick. They're only horse tranquilizers. They don't do anything to a fucking bull.
I'm coming down. I'm fine.
uh,
How about everybody get off my case? How about that? God,
you know,
fuck. Anyway.
I'll leave that perception check up to a jury's own discretion.
Don't worry about it.
Oh,
So Kira is like, well, I'm glad you all had fun. I do think we should all. I do think it would be pertinent to continue on with our tasks, though. While you're not under any time pressure anymore, like the sacrifice, I think it'd be best for you to all to continue on with the trials.
Yes,
Yes,
I
we need to go
agree.
seek out that the horn of Belmitria that I talked shit about and to him. But you remember the fellow at the Dragon Shrine? He was talking about. Remember there was stains all over the place. It was leading out into the forest, and then we got distracted with the sacrifice.
or maybe we could go to that necropolis.
We could.
Yes.
There's also the Mossy Temple. I think there was something there as well.
That's where the horn is. The necropolis sounds really cool, though.
The Mossy Temple, isn't that where I meant to speak to somebody's sister? I could have sworn. I've written down here my sister, Demetria, but I don't have a sister. I think it's someone else's sister.
Verses.
Versus.
Yeah.
I suppose, for the record, would the gang like a refresher on the current labors to be completed?
Is
Yes, please.
Wait, hang on. Can I try first?
Okay, yeah,
That
sure.
is beginning. Okay, so
Good for
to
it.
drink deeply from the Horn of Balmetria, which was it did reside in the Dragon Shrine, but then was but has been stolen by goatlings ?
Yep.
Then
Yeah.
also to de-haunt, and I have in my notes Scooby Doo out the necropolis at Tillamook, and
Ah, that's where the weapons of the Dragon Lords are, right?
Yeah,
that's where they are. All right, I just have Scooby Doo written down, so great. Anyway,
You're
Um,
not quite there. Yeah, no, it's that the weapons of the first Dragon Lord are kept at the necropolis, but the necropolis is notorious for being legendarily haunted.
perfect. And then to the Mossy Temple, which I think was had something to do with Nefel's destiny. I cannot remember what it was.
Well, that's where the
And-
horn is. Well, Nefel was told to go to the Mossy Temple.
Pulls out a very scraggly note he has written the words Mossy South Sister. And he's like, yes, I think so.
And then Atalanta and myself were told to go to Yonder, but I don't even know where the fuck that is. So it's probably not important.
I'd very much like to go to the necropolis.
Yeah, it's
go
all
there first.
It's a big fancy name.
Sure, and there's a lich there. I'm sure he'd be very good for conversation. Mm-hmm.
I think he'd join our stomp group.
If he can.
Then let's go.
It feels like me.
Let's go collect some more friends.
So the necropolis.
Yep.
How far away is that?
Oh, I'd say about not too far. I'd say about a 3-hour ride west.
Oh, that's perfect.
Would we like to rest up for the evening and go in the morning, or do you want to go straight now?
Hang on. Is there a map somewhere here just so I can?
It's
It's
in
pinned.
the pinned the map of the Heartlands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Uh,
Yeah, got it. Okay, so it looks like okay, if we're gonna have to be going back down to the Mossy Temple, then it looks like it would make sense for us to go from Astoria to the Necropolis, then back to Astoria, and then down to the Mossy Temple ?
Yeah.
Because it looks like I don't know. I suppose we could
Mossy Temple is
Theoretic-
pretty far away.
Yeah, something like we could theoretically just go from. We could do the horn now, like around here, and then go down, and then further down. But like, looks like we'd have to cross a river that way. So I don't know how. Well, I don't know where there's a bridge. So it doesn't. The map doesn't look like there's any bridges here. So it might make the most sense to. It might make a lot of sense to go from Astoria down to the Necropolis, then back up to Astoria to pick up the horn, and then go back down. Although the horn of Belmonte was just very recently stolen, so maybe would we have the best shot of collecting that now? Because they were like, yeah, because like homeboy sexy man at the temple was like, yeah, they were that it was just taken by goatlings like a day ago, and maybe they'll have already, I don't know, lost it by the time we get back.
suppose that maybe they took it for a reason, and if we go there quickly, we could stop whatever they took it for.
But we can get weapons at the Necropolis.
I would like to go to Necropolis.
For the weapons.
See, weapons.
Can I ask, like, mate, is Juno here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So- okay, I just wasn't sure if there was like.
No, we're all here, just not Persephone.
Okay.
Alright.
Well, can I just say then, because I misunderstood. Yeah, so Juno's back with like I want to say like a missing tooth and a shaved head.
Oh my
Oh,
god! Oh my god!
Oh dang, they got into some shit.
Yeah.
Nefel claps his hand on your shoulder and goes, "You look really good. This is a bold look, my friend."
Wait, what are you talking about?
This, and I rub your head.
Wait, what? What are you?
Your beautiful scalp, my friend. It glistens with the light of your smile.
You've got no hair anymore.
Atalanta's gonna hold up one of the hand mirrors so she
Oh yeah, we've still got them.
Oh well, fuck me. He told me he wasn't gonna take my hair.
Oh, he took it all.
What did he tell? What was he supposed to take?
No, well, I mean, he said something about liking my glorious mane, but I said it's not for sale. I didn't know him, didn't catch his name, but he promised, and I don't know. We got into we were playing, so we were doing some competitions, and drinks were had, and yeah, I think I had a little too much, and I think it might have been part of some kind of brawl situation.
Did you win?
A mouth hurts. I like to think so.
Oh, your truth didn't win.
My friend, it sounds like you've truly been enjoying life.
I thought it was, but I gotta tell you, it's a bit breezy up here.
We could get you
feel better. What if you
a
pierced
hat?
your horns? That would make you feel better. 100%.
What did you say?
If you pierced your horns, that would fix everything.
Ooh. Completely
Has Juno got like
dissatisfied
a
with my
side,
new
or has Jury
Huh?
got like a side business in jewelry?
He's more of an aesthetic choice. There's not a chance I would be able to do it and not, I don't know, mess it up in some way. But you should totally do it. There has to be someone in here who does that.
Yeah, I think you look really good with it.
But
This look is fucking sick.
thanks, mate.
Certainly
I
have
have to
more
admit, I'm not.
aerodynamic prowess to you now.
I'm not completely dissatisfied with my look. Hey, mate, if you're willing to, to pierce my horn,
I cannot stress enough, I do not know how. And my
well,
dexterity is not very good. But,
I'm sure we
we'll
can.
figure some- we'll
we can
I'm
figure
get a
sure
something
drill.
out.
someone can.
And
We'll figure something out.
Caliandra, I'm sure you would be able to, no?
I don't have a drill.
But if we got one.
Oh, what?
I'm sure I could make an attempt to just put a hole in something. Yeah.
Perfect. There's no feeling, so it won't be that difficult.
Hordes
In that
grow
case,
back,
maybe we should
mate,
leave
just like
tomorrow
hair.
morning.
But weapons?
Oh yes.
Could I, Kev? Could I write a note that somehow be sent to Tickbug with like a goodbye, I'll see you soon kind of?
Oh, you want to
message?
send him with a... Hold on. I'll point in the vague direction of Thickbug.
Oh, is it on? Is this two working? Can you?
What do you want to send him?
I want to tell him, I love him. I'm going someplace that might be a little bit dangerous.
Oh, I don't know if I can fit this many words in, but no, okay.
Be good, be happy, love you, be back soon. Can you fit that words?
Sure. I point in the vague direction of Thickbug and send a message with, "Hi, Nifiel here. He says he loves you, and we're going to be gone for a few days. Be good, be careful. We'll be back soon. Bye."
Smash cut now to a thick bug, just like, you know, kind of sitting eating dinner with the small folk in Woodhike, just stopping, hearing a voice in his head, just dropping like,
Oh, is he in Woodhike?
Oh.
Oh, I can't send a message to Woodhike.
range is unlimited. Range is unlimited.
It's 120 feet.
Where? Wait, this is. Oh, is it not sending? Are you doing
Message.
I thought it was sending. Never mind.
I don't have sending. No.
Because I can double if I don't have the content.
Yeah, no, not 120 feet.
Well, then can I just write a letter to a similar effect and send it in the post?
Yeah, like
I thought he. We didn't bring him back with us. No, we didn't do that.
Oh no.
I thought we did, but no.
Yeah, like there's so many just people around. One of them will like take a letter out to Woodhike.
I point to someone from the conga line. I say, "Hey, take the conga this way," and deliver this message.
Yeah, dude. Conga
Carry
line.
on, my friend.
Like this guy, like at the end of the conga line, just holds that and just directs the conga line straight out the southern gate of Astoria.
I can't wait to that conga line to come back around at the end of the campaign.
Oh boy.
Take note, Kev.
Always on.
We point them out of the city now. They're on the main roads.
Born free.
It's free.
Living off the land.
Living the vida loca. That's, you know what? When this campaign's over, if I live, that's what I want to join. Is the land roaming conga line.
We'll just make a new one if it's not still going. Listen, Callie will start conga lines everywhere. Okay.
I will follow you to the day you die, then.
Hear tales of their endurance. Just as you're walking through a dark, quiet forest, you hear in the distance. What's the current plan? Are you going to the Necropolis? Are you going to the temple? Are you going now? Are you going in the morning?
Callie votes Necropolis now.
I'm okay to go now. I'm good to drive.
I enjoy traveling by the stars.
Let's go.
Rad.
Let's go.
Wait a minute. Opa, did you you had some how do you say nerd shit you wanted to do before we left, did you not?
I could check in with them to see if they've managed to pick up the requisite scroll that I had inquired about. It's only been about a day, the best part of it. But I can check down with them anyway. It'll do no harm to do so. Yes, I suppose if you want to put a pause on the brakes before heading out. Actually, if you're going to be going and getting everything set up anyway for us there, Jury, would you mind feeding Nigel for me? I haven't been round to him a little bit, and if you could give him a wee bit of TLC, you'll find some braiding gear and whatnot in the saddlebag.
As far as I was aware and had asked around, the folks at the stable would be taking care of all the feeding and cleaning out and that.
You want to braid some hair? I'll braid his hair.
Yes, but it's just the personalness of it being someone that he knows.
I'm going to go braid this horse's hair.
A strange horse is the friend you haven't made friends with yet.
I am already walking toward the horses.
I'll join too.
I'm gonna follow just in case a stomp breaks out. You never know. Caliadra's a hot place to be around.
Cap.
Oh, I'm congoing as I go, don't worry.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You head over to that arcane library you have visited so many times.
Yes. Hello again. It is. I know it's been the better part of a day, and I'm sorry for being quite insistent on it, but I'm going to be leaving Astoria again now alongside my companions. Mm-hmm.
You walk in for a start, and where like before it was kind of like a little kind of dark, a little musty. He was always in a robe. You see him now, just kind of laid up on his desk in a Hawaiian shirt with a coconut in his hand. I was like, oh yes,
Yeah.
oh the spell scroll. Oh, of course. I'll let me see. Ooh, so I've been rolling luck checks to see if he's got it for the short time periods. He just rolled a fucking 1. He's like, oh, I have just been so inundated with partying. I woke up in the morning and somebody handed me a margarita, and I've just been lounging here. I haven't gotten any work done. I'm going to be frank with you, Opa. But thank you again for saving the city. I will get on as soon as I've sobered up.
This is as the conga line passes by.
I suppose it is a day of celebration. It wouldn't be it's not particularly pertinent at this particular moment. I will be taking back my book, at least for the very moment, as I'm not sure.
Oh yes, of course. Where did I put that? So he just kind of stumbles off the desk. Oh, okay, that's. Oh, here it is. Yes, of course. Wait, that's a romance novel. Hold on. I just spelled it.
Could I borrow that one?
I just feel that thought in my head, and I'm like, actually, could I take that as well? Just briefly, just for a friend of mine just on the road, just to keep him occupied.
My prophetic senses are tingling, and they're tingling gratefully.
Yes, as this arcanist wizard hands you a very light print copy of the swashbuckling sultan.
The swashbuckling sultan.
Goodness.
Oh my.
My.
Lovely.
Oh, pirates, you say?
And yes, add trashy romance novel to your inventory.
I will. Lovely.
What's the cover look like?
Ooh, it's it's a dude jacked as all hell on a pirate ship with a turban.
Hot damn. Cool. Lovely. I love this. So Opa takes those and tosses them in her backpack. And how does a backpack work when you have wings on your back as well?
Okay, so my friends and I were discussing this with regarding capes, but it works the same with wings. I'll discuss this with you later.
Okay, perfect. I'll pack that stuff away, and then she is going to make her way back to her buds. That's what she's going to do. She gives like a sort of a thankful nod. Whatchamacallit, she's not collecting money for it this time because I did last time, and also I said in an episode before that like she would leave that money there to cover the cost of getting the scroll and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if it's all the same to you, I will not collect anything this time around.
Okay, I have got to remember how much that is.
I'll send it to you there.
Yeah. We'll talk about that after. Okay, cool. So you all band together. I'm assuming Jury, you put back on your armor at some point. And we also.
I've done elaborate braids in Nigel's hair by the way.
Are there flowers in
It's
the
beautiful.
hair?
Oh, if there are any nearby, absolutely. But the conga line would have flowers, so yes.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just flower crowns being tossed out indiscriminately.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll take 2.
Big
One for
weekend
each horn.
flowers.
As you all, prepare yourself.
One for wearing, one for snacking.
They were
Oh.
sad when nobody died because they thought there'd be no flowers for the funeral, but then the conga line started, and then the florist busy as all hell.
Yeah.
So as you all kind of prepare yourselves and ready yourselves and gear yourselves up for some night traveling, you guys are just kind of out, just kind of leaving. And again, like the story is still in an uproar. Like it's party time, baby. It's on. As you leave, there's revelers kind of walking in and out of the town. You see a conga line moving, not the same conga line, mind you, but a different conga line moving now into the town. And as you notice, the conga line kind of bleeds then into a small crowd where it doesn't quite, you don't quite see where the conga line ends and like the small crowd of people start. And as you notice, you see that it's actually a crowd of Astorian guards shuttling in prisoners. And you notice that they have manacled Damien and his troop.
Aha!
I knew there was something we're going to do.
Does
Yes.
Damien see us?
Oh, absolutely. He just starts oh God, you've routed me out. I swear to God, if it's the last thing I do, I'm going to get your fucking accent back off you.
Nefel blows a kiss to him.
I'll tell you that you ain't seen the last of me.
I hope not, anyway.
Just gives him like the sweetest smile ever and like a little hand wave.
As they're kind of being shuttled off, presumably into like the dungeons of the Astorian Palace. It's just, you hear one of these guys like, I don't know, boss. I think we're going to jail for a pretty long time. We really fucked up. One like, shut up!
Oh shit, it was mean to Tickbook. I take back my kisses and winks.
Imagine Nefel just grabbing them out of the air. No.
No. I'll spit you.
And with that, you begin your journey. So you set off from the southern gate of Astoria.
Hey,
Then
Mule, did you eat all the fucking pretzels out of this trail mix? This was oats and raisins and pretzels. Did you fucking just pick the pretzels out? You're a real fucking piece of shit sometimes. You know that? Oh, fuck, whatever. Anyway.
You know, how long would it have taken Callie to braid that horse's hair?
Oh, Nigel's wouldn't be too long. It's very soft. It's very silky.
Okay, but like in around 10 minutes, would you say?
Yeah, I'd say 10 minutes.
Oh, I've ritual cast Speak with Animals then.
You knew this day would come.
Just like having a gab session.
I would like to put a reminder in that the mule does have a -3 in charisma.
So you've okay. Remind me. So Speak with Animals. So that's specifically just on Nigel, or is
No,
that
it's on me.
It's on you.
Yes.
Do you ask anything?
I guess she would just... I've already been chatting to him while casting this and braiding. To Nigel, is the mule nearby? Question, are they in the same stable?
Yes, the mule is in the same stable. The mule has not said a word. Nigel, pretty forthcoming. She's like, yes, I quite do like the braiding of the locks. It's very therapeutic. It's almost like a massage.
Oh, and which braid is your favorite? Do you like the flowers? Don't eat them. They're not good for you.
I know which are the good flowers to eat. Of course, I've been down that sick road before.
Oh, of course. And how about the tail? Do you want the tail braided?
Not today. I feel like maybe having the tail free in the wind, but the mane. I think the mane. Yes.
Of course.
Oh, you've got the hands of a masseuse.
Oh, thank you very much. Now about this mule.
Mew hasn't said a fucking word.
No, I'm
Just-
asking Nigel about the mule.
Oh, he's just a simple fellow. Really, uh, really salt of the earth fellow. Really enjoys just the simple things in life. You just kind of see the mule just chewing on just cur, just like.
Hmm. Mule! I'm going to yell at the mule.
The mule just kind of looks up at you.
Do you, want some braids too?
Just loudly chews.
Not much for words, are you?
Oats.
Oats? Oh. I'll get jury on that.
Oats.
Oats. And I turn back to Nigel.
Yes, really enjoys the simpler things. You know, he's a very basic fellow. Like sometimes I envy him and how he in his simple everyday wisdoms.
I don't know if that's quite wisdom, but
Wisdom in his own way.
it's important to him.
So we're done, right?
Oh, yes. I'm sorry, Kev.
I didn't
The horse gossip will continue, but off screen.
I need time to prepare the horse gossip.
Oh, could there be like a neighbors style kind of episodic drama going on whenever we check in with the?
I just really imagine like Hallie just being like a hairdresser, like, and how would you like your fringe done?
Yeah.
Horse.
I think he does. He has cleared up the lost prince theory, at least for the mule. Nigel, I think the jury's still out.
He could be a prince.
For a start, horse dresser. Just putting that out there.
Yeah.
And yeah, so as you guys then after the horse gossip, everyone arrives back and gears up, and you all set
Oprah
off
arrives and I'm
then.
chatting to her fucking horse.
Actually,
And
not
so
the out of
you,
the ordinary.
no, of course. So you set off then, and as you make your way now southwest, kind of along the along the highway up towards the Necropolis. Kira actually starts kind of giving you a little bit of a backstory, a little bit of a history on the Necropolis. Kind of explain is like that the Necropolis it's where the first dragon lords and their kin have been interred. Where the bodies of the very famous dragon
Then what?
lords.
Sorry, what did that word mean?
Interred, so like it's where the bodies were buried. It's where they were kept.
Okay,
it's where
cool,
they're
thank you.
entombed. So like the bodies of the famous dragon lords, such as Xander Huarath or Esther Arkelander, or Rhizon Phobos, or just like a lot of them, and then they're kind of their kin and descendants who have been various leaders and royalty and generals just kind of throughout the ages since the First War. And also very notable is that while not many of the dragons are actually kept there, one is, and that is Xander's dragon Balmitria, Xander being the leader of the very first dragon lords. That his dragon Balmitria is interred there as well.
Interred, say.
Yep.
Okay, so it's a dead dragon.
Yep,
But it's
the
a
tomb of
dragon
Or
nonetheless.
so they say.
the tomb of Balmitria is there, and that explains that like part of that you know the part of your prophecy is to go and collect the weapons of Xander Huarath. Specifically and notably, where is my goddamn list gone? Notably, the breastplate of Mitros, the shield of Vulcan, and and Xander's axe, all famously renowned pieces of equipment from the First War. But she kind of goes on to then explain that, like, that nobody ever comes up here though, because it's renowned for being cold and desolate and very very unwelcoming. And even there's a lot of very strong rumors that it's haunted by the spirits.
Wait, we're
of
going
the
somewhere
dragon.
cold. I left my blanket on TikTok.
Oh no.
Did you not steal that one from the palace?
What? No, I just used it for the night and gave it back. I would never take something that doesn't belong to me.
You barely remember the things you do take.
I don't really belong. Anything really belong to anyone. Doesn't everything just kind of belong to itself? You know what I mean?
Well,
Barely own the things that you own.
you're not quite my size, but I believe I might have something in my backpack that might be able to help keep ye warm if we're going somewhere cold.
Thank you very much, my friend.
And she takes out like a knit horsehair sweater. Like,
Ooh.
it looks like it'll keep heat in, but also it looks
Horsehair.
like it's going to itch
I
like
like
fucking forever.
I am eternally grateful. Thank you very much. This will do perfectly.
So all the while, then, as you kind of travel across like the plains of the Heartlands to kind of get towards the Mithril Mountains where the Necropolis is built, your journey is mostly an uneventful one. The road to the Necropolis at Telemark is well maintained but little travelled. And as the Mithril Mountains start to drift into sight, you encounter a scene though that is almost beyond comprehension though. Dozens of massive stone arms reach out of the ground, dwarfing everything around you for a mile. The arms are motionless, seemingly have no purpose. But this alien sight invites unnerving questions. What are the arms for? Who created them? Why are they alive?
Atalanta's gonna look around for like a stick or like a pebble or something to throw at one of these arms from a distance.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, provoke them.
That's a 12.
Yeah. No, you throw that stick at it, and it kind of hits it like it's like you're so far past Astoria that it's quiet. That it's kind of a very quiet kind of nighttime highway, and as you kind of throw it, there's kind of a dull like thud and a clank, like kind of a clank against stone as it hits, and just there's nothing, just dead silence while you are surrounded by these colossal figures.
The minute Nefel sees Atlanta throw something at them, Nefel will just take his bow and arrow and shoot at them as well, just to be sure. If Atlanta's doing it, it's best safe to do it as well.
Can I do a religion check on this?
Yeah.
Will I
Yep.
roll for attack?
Roll for an attack.
What the fuck is my religion? Oh, that's a dirty 20.
Oh.
Ooh.
Dirty history check.
Religion.
Religion, yes. Yeah. So first things first. Nefel, what's your attack?
I got a 13.
13. Yeah. You pull, draw, shoot, click, and then you hear just the arrowhead just ting off as it just kind of bounces and just kind of flies off in another direction. But again, after that ting, dead stillness and silence.
I think we killed it.
Callie, you remember hearing that you've heard, having your kind of your history, you've definitely kind of heard rumor of the ancient titans, Sidon and Lytheria's parents, and that these seem to be either the remnants or possibly built statues to represent the arms of Kentanime, the 100-handed titan, one of the two ancient primal forces that created Thylia as a landscape.
I just gonna let them keep throwing things at these.
But yeah, no, as you kind of keep just flinging stuff and plinking stuff off, it's just nothing. They are dead, still, and silent.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna send a message to Opa with this information.
I thought you were going to send a message to the hands for a second.
Oh.
No. Big scary vibe.
Oh,
Aw.
So cute.
well, I appreciate you letting me know. I don't know what you want me to do with this information, though, if I'm being honest.
I don't know, just laugh at them. Look at them throwing the rocks at statues.
Yeah. I mean,
That's a good idea.
Aim for Tom's. It's his weak spot. Probably.
well, we could try and discern it. Oh, for God's sakes. Opa, remembering that, like, she has magical abilities, is going to cast
right,
Detect
magic.
Magic on the hands.
On the hands.
Well, on herself, but then look at the hands.
Yeah, there's nothing innately magic about them. They seem to be very preserved. They seem very inactive. Like there's no magical force emanating from them directly.
Okay.
Deceased, one might say.
Well, just another day. Just wander onto the corpse of a dead god. It's fine.
And I have to really emphasize the size of like hundreds of feet high.
Atalanta is gonna like have her chakram sort of ready just in case of attack, because she does not trust this stone god at all.
But yeah, you continue to ride on through this bizarre scenery until eventually it passes after about a mile, and then you begin, and as the plane of hands, as it were, ceases, you then begin your ascent into the Misty Mountain, into the Mithril Mountains.
Misty Mountain.
Talkie!
Right.
Into the Mithril Mountains. The fog of the plane of hands, continuing to follow you up towards what you've heard, actually, and as Kira lets you know along the way, is commonly referred to as the Path of the Dead. And
It sure is foggy up here. Hey, who ripped the fat vape in the Mithril Mountains, am I right? Huh?
And Nefel laughs heartily.
I haven't done a single check since we got up here. I don't know what's going on.
the path leading upwards is the only way to reach the necropolis. It's utterly quiet. There are no bird calls, no insects, no animal life at all. Even the sound of the wind is missing in the dead, misty air. As you climb higher with the trail, it grows colder as the path gains height, and a light covering of snow begins to coat the path ahead of you. The path becomes narrow and treacherous as you round the bout of the side of a cliff, and the ground falls away hundreds of feet. But the silence is very suddenly broken as you hear a luring song from up in the distance. And we are going to roll initiative.
No!
Ooh.
Damn it, I knew this was a trap.
Land sirens. Oh.
Oh, girl.
-3. Okay.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
I knew it should have sat properly.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't want to go first though.
Ooh, God.
You have to. You were noticing things.
Yep.
Listen,
I think
Callie doesn't notice things.
Nefel
She
hears
was
the
noticing all kinds of things.
It's just hard to miss giant hands.
He's just
think
floated
the
with an
bell
ugly
is
sculpture.
I think Nefel hears the singing and think there's a new stomp group starting.
Well,
And I'm not prepared at all for whatever's about to happen.
Callie Dice isn't doing me dirty this week.
Listen, we need you. This is your time. This is your time. We got this.
Sure.
Oh no. This is the mule's first combat. Oh
Dude,
no.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll for.
Kev, do we have to roll for our mounts?
No,
Hey,
I
buddy.
won't say you roll for the mounts.
Oh thank God.
And they are involved, but they won't be acting. And if they are acting, it'll be on your turn, basically, I'll say.
Okay, cool.
Don't kill our mounts.
Oh god. That would be
We
awful.
have to walk everywhere.
I mean, we could afford a new mule.
we can conga across the great land of Thetis. A bunch of good fellow friends and our song. That's all we need.
Did you say Thetis? Like the world from Dragon Age?
Oh, is that not where we're at?
No, we're in Thelia. Or Thylia.
But
I
Atlanta
was
from
wondering. I was
Evanis-
like, I don't think that was the right world.
Nefel scribble something down. Note to self.
and Nefel's reading another particularly saucy novel, and he's just lost in it.
Really lost in the sauce.
I tell you,
Kev,
this
my
dark
max
fellow
HP is
seems
17
nice.
now.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah, I think all of our
okay.
HPs need to be updated.
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
did mine
Yeah.
already last week, like a good Dungeons
Okay.
and Dragons boy.
You know,
Yeah, mine has to be updated too, boo.
no, I didn't update any of yours. Okay.
Yeah.
Give me because it's way too much time and hassle. Just give me what addition is to be made to each of yours, not just add as a tag.
+2.
Should we type it out?
No, I'll list you off now. Just give me 1 sec. Opa.
She goes up by 7.
Look at you roll. High roller. Oh.
I got exactly average. It's a 6 plus 3. Sorry, a 4 plus 3.
I rolled 2, okay. +0.
That big con mod. Rebecca, Atlanta.
7, please.
+7.
Yes.
Jury.
+8, baby.
It's almost like you guys have bigger hit die than me.
Almost.
Juno.
Almost.
+10.
What the fuck?
Did you
Yeah.
include your con mod in
Finn
that?
rolled max.
Yeah, I did everything.
Perfect.
Yeah, Juno.
Hell yeah.
You have a +0 to
And-
Constitution?
I've now got a +1.
Oh, then you. Oh, wait. You upped your
Your
Constitution.
Your constitution
so...
hasn't gone up. Your constitution
sorry.
was the same.
Sorry.
So-
sorry,
Okay,
sorry,
okay,
sorry,
okay.
sorry,
Yeah,
sorry,
you just
sorry,
add
sorry,
1 on
sorry.
top of the. If you rolled maximum, then you actually have gone up by 11.
Oh, so you have a +1 to Constitution.
Rolled
I'll put it here.
maximum? What does that mean?
Last
So as in you
You
rolled
have a
10.
D10 and you rolled a 10.
Oh no, I rolled. Remember that whole thing last week? Like I rolled.
I
like,
remember,
the-
you
You rolled a 10, and you
Oh,
just kept
okay.
arguing with everyone who told you rolled a 10.
No, I just wanted to make sure that I was saying it properly. I wasn't arguing.
Yeah.
And Nefel.
again, you guys
No,
can.
come on, let's move forward.
Okay, so 34 minutes HP.
Nefel, what was it? Was +5. Cool. Okay. Okay, cool.
No, you must have gotten it right then,
as-
because you have 33.
Well, no, I've got 34 now.
Well, you had
If you had-
22 before, so
22 and
Oh, sorry, I can't do math. I'm so
No,
sorry.
you're good, you're good. You had it right last week, basically.
For fuck's sake!
No, it's fine, because you did it right.
My mum would be ashamed of me. Okay,
Listen,
yes,
there's a couple
yes.
people in this group we outsource the maths to. It's fine.
Yeah. You mean Connor?
no,
And
to you.
Okay.
Opinion.
I don't trust myself with maths, but okay.
Ashling, the brain cell has been thrust upon you multiple times.
That's
Tries to
fair.
meet its fall.
Okay,
With
okay.
great brain cell. Comes great
I
responsibility.
just use calculator for maths.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. Yeah.
That's
Oh,
too
that's
scary.
not
It's got
right.
numbers on it.
Yeah.
I don't use calculator for maths. I just often get it wrong. It's fine.
Live your life.
Yeah, I live on the wild fucking side of mental maths.
Who needs maths?
Everyone.
That's right.
You need it for D&D at the very least.
It's true, you do.
There's too much maths for my liking.
You hardly ever go above 30 in D&D though, so it's fine.
That's
Still a big number.
so,
Okay,
Steve-
initiative.
yes, the scene we have now. Everything's set up. The scene we have in before you is you are on the precipice. You are on the highway of a cliff face.
Oh.
Like a highway to
looking
hell.
looking over a valley, and across the valley on another precipice, you see 3 harpies.
Again!
Oh, they're across the valley? Okay, I can work with that.
Ding dong!
Uh, and as you see through the mist, one of them is singing the sweetest song any of you have ever heard. I need all of you to make wisdom saving throws.
Oh, I'm not good at them.
Oh.
Listen, Callie, guys,
post-
don't fuck me.
Do us a favor, just post them in chat.
Oh, that's gone rogue. Where is it? Okay, clearly you don't want to be used, so I'm just gonna use another one. Ah!
Oh,
Well, I think I'm dead, guys.
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure I'm gone.
Dirty wood and a tree, you guys. Oh my god.
Oh,
what
actually,
a-
I
No,
don't-
wait!
listen,
No,
Mr. 20
wait!
Wisdom, I don't want to hear anything from you right now.
Do I get to... No, I don't add my jack of all trades to
Not to a
saving
saving throw.
throws. Nope. It's...
No.
Yep,
There's a chance that Kira has sung Song of Heroism for this.
Nope.
dirty
No, she has
one.
not.
Kira, when will you be useful again?
Yep.
Don't talk about my mom that way.
Is Kira on this? Oh, there she is. Yeah.
Yeah, she was giving
She's
us the lore when we were on the way up.
We didn't listen.
That is not
It's
wrong.
appropriate for Caliandra to do poorly on a wisdom check, so...
What? God, that's like.
Does see
Um,
right through the bullshit.
Yeah.
They do be incredibly powerful and very small.
They're so cute. Oh, dang.
I don't know.
Oh.
Can familiars be charmed?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Really?
They're not so rules is written. You can charm an animal. They don't explicitly have it written that they can't be affected by certain conditions, which charm would be. So yes, familiar as it's written, without any extra interpretation, can be charmed.
Fancy that.
Mhm.
Wait. Hold on. Animals can be?
Yeah, animals can be affected by charm. They can be affected by a condition. It'll depend on what the spell or the thing that's giving it them.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
if it's usually if their intelligence is high.
Okay,
enough or
no,
something
never
like that.
mind. Actually, sorry. And actually, Stella was devoid of that anyway. It was humanoid.
Okay, yeah. Stella is not currently humanoid.
Cool, cool. Yeah.
Not currently.
Currently.
Identifies
Oh.
in this group, so
Okay, so
Never give us humanoid, Stella.
so Nefel, Opa, and Juno are all safe. You just hear this song, but that's all it is to you as a song. However, Callie, Jury, and Atalanta, you become enthralled. Your mind glosses over, and all you want is to hear more and more of this song, and you want to just be with whoever is singing it.
It's never just a song to Callie.
So you all three are currently incapacitated. You're charmed, currently incapacitated.
Oh.
Not to be bitchy, but Hector Murdoch would never have been charmed.
Very true.
Excuse you, first of all.
Except by Bon. That was implied.
And yeah, that is its
Can't
turn.
break up with me in a different campaign.
So, Callie.
Hello.
Callie.
What can I do?
I said it's a narrow step.
Yeah.
However, it's still. I'd still say there's about 30 feet between you. Like, you're all in the wagon when you heard it. So I'm gonna say that there is 30 feet between you and the edge of the cliff.
That's
You
very
have
nice.
to-
Yep. I've
part
got
of
to
the
move toward
target-
it.
As part of this luring song, you have to take your movement to move toward it.
Yeet.
So you move and walk to the edge of the cliff face.
Whoa.
Bye, guys.
Reroll that wisdom save.
Oh boy. 7.
Still charmed.
Yep.
Okay, so that is your turn. Opa, your go.
Okay. So Opa is a siren. She's relatively familiar. She's very familiar with harpies. She knows what's happening here because they share this same ability. So she knows what they're trying to do at this particular moment. She's trying to draw them off the edge. She takes a second, and I'm going to check if that's what I think it is.
Oh shit, I'd be really useful if I wasn't skipping my first turn.
Grand.
Oh, I have a spell that can
Whatchamacallit? Is Stella the next creature on the list view? Yes, she is. No, there's...
Well, actually,
Oh.
there is a harpy between you and Stella.
Okay, alright, that's okay. What Opa is going to do is she's going to cast Protection from Evil and Good on Atalanta, because Atalanta is still within reach of her. Basically, the way that spell is going to work, it's one of the ones she picked up this level. Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain type of creatures, being aberrations, celestials, elementals, fays, fiends, and undeads. They can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them, and if the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed, they have advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
Thank you, my friend.
She is going to sort of like touch Atalanta and cast that. Then she is going to fly after Caliandra.
Hello, friend.
To try and get her arms on her to stop her from going over the edge, or if she tries to go over the edge, at least there'll be wings there to lift her back up. And that's going to be the extent of her turn.
Okay. Okay. Yep. Just.
And Stella is going to still be within the cart.
The weasel.
Okay. Yeah, that checks. Okay. Yeah. So that ends the charm on Atalanta.
No, it gives her advantage on it.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, advantage. Aha. Sorry. Pardon me.
If you want to end it, you can. I'm not going to say no.
Okay. So was advantage. Okay. Grand. Just so I have that. Okay. Cool. And you're then over by Callie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. Because you used your action, I'm not going to say that you have Callie in your arms.
Okay.
But I'll take that into account later. So that is going to be the other harpy's turn, who is going to. So the two other harpies on it are kind of are laughing and are kind of giggling and snickering while the middle harpy is singing this lovely song. But one of them sees Opa naturally is naturally antagonistic, of course, to you as a siren, being the more quote unquote human of them, and sees you not affected by the charm and trying to help everyone, and is going to attack you with a sling from a distance.
They're throwing shit. That's rude.
Right?
So that's a 22 and a 5.
Mm-hmm. The first will hit, the second won't.
As 2 rocks from its sling fling out at you across the valley. And that is going to be 3 damage then.
All right.
That. So you just get plinked with one as you just get flink with one, just like with a sharp rock, as it kind of scraps into one of your wings. You're still fine, but it's just like they're scrapping. They know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
And that is its turn. So Stella.
What Stella is going to do is she is going to try and get to the front of the like carriage up to where Jury is, and she is going to because she's like psychically linked in with Opa, she's also knows what's happening here. She's going to try and get Jury's attention to try and like pull him out of the stupor. So she's going to basically use the help action on Jury.
Oh.
Okay, Grant.
Aww.
So he'll have advantage on the next check or wisdom thing that he does as well.
What a weasel.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, great. So that is. Ooh, I never rolled. I never rolled a saving throw for Kira.
Oh,
Oh no.
Oh, she's fine. Yeah, she's grand.
okay. Here
Plus
just walks
30.
off the edge.
We don't want
Sick
Todd to
tune.
die on our watch, please.
Oh god.
Okay. Kira is going to seeing kind of what's happening, what's been going on. Oh no, it doesn't. Damn. Okay. Creature. Yeah.
Sounds.
No, I thought lesser restoration worked on charm. Never mind. She is going to
Give her turn to me so I can use a turn.
yeah, so she's just going to kind of sing her song of heroism, so you get the reroll.
Yeah, good old Kira.
Nice.
Help face the gang.
Okay, go. So, Atalanta,
Oh, shit. It's like, okay.
you,
Okay. Mm-hmm.
same as Callie, you're so enthralled, you're so enraptured by this song, you simply must go and be with that who is singing it. So you leave the carriage and walk the 30 feet to the edge.
Hello, friend.
Reroll that wisdom save, but you now have advantage.
Helma and Louise, get back here.
That's a 19.
You overcome it. Your mind unfogs. You suddenly realize, like, what the hell am I doing? And you now are unclouded. You see the monstrous, vulturous forms across the valley singing and throwing rocks at you. But that is your turn.
God damn.
Jury, same as the other two. You get up off the front seat. You make your way over, and you
Hello,
stand.
friend.
Make the
Can
wisdom
I-
save with advantage. Oh, sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh no. I was just going to ask if the save was made at the beginning or the end of the turn.
End of the turn.
So okay. Okay, yeah, I'll use this one. Okay, that's an 11 and a 15, and then I'm pretty sure my wisdom is 0. Yes, so 15.
You blink. Your brain clears up, and you look and you see Atalanta looking kind of confused and angry next to you as you see the same sight she does. These ugly, monstrous forms across from you attacking you.
Just me then.
And that is one of the other harpies, who is like the light.
You should remove those charmed tags from.
Oh yes, of course. Of course.
So sorry, our whole turn is just no longer being charmed, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, like you were incapacitated while you were charmed.
perfect.
So you couldn't do anything. So this one is going to fling rocks at Atalanta.
Boom.
And that is a 19 and 17 to hit.
They just hit. Fucking assholes.
8 damage to Atalanta.
Oh, don't nab it.
As you just kind of wake up from this charm, suddenly you are just struck in the head by 2 rocks flung at you from the companion.
How rude.
These are fucking rude words.
Juno, that is your turn.
Yeah. Can I? So Harpy 1 was the one throwing rocks. But
Harpy
like,
1 and 2 are throwing rocks. Harpy 3 is
Yeah.
currently singing.
Yeah. So if I were to like hit did you say Harpy 2 or Harpy 3 is the one singing?
Happy 3
Harpy
singing.
3 is
Harpy
singing.
3. If I were to hypothetically, successfully hit Harpy 3, would she stop singing, thus getting Calyandra out of being charmed?
You know what, Finn? Fuck around and find out.
They're across a valley, by the way, Finn.
Yeah.
I'm sure we need to kill them anyway, so may as well start now.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah. But I'm also wondering, like, the one throwing rocks, that's also not great.
Oh yeah.
None of them are great. Just do what your heart tells
No.
you.
Yeah. Do what your heart tells you.
Okay.
We believe in you.
Kill.
Okay, I'll shoot my arrow at Harpy 3 then.
Yeah. Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just shaved your head. Now it's the time to get crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, what-
Look, we've been talking about piercing your horns, so now is the time.
Yeah.
Okay, I rolled a 3, and that's
Song of Heroism.
So.
Song of Heroism is popped, so you can reroll.
Yes, please. Thank you. Oh, 16!
Yeah.
16 hits.
16, and that's hold on, that's long range. That's a +2. Yeah, so that's 18 then.
Oh yeah, 18 absolutely. Yeah, 18
okay.
hits. So
Uh,
roll that.
What was it? What is it again?
Longbow, D8.
D8, yes, okay.
D8 plus your dexterity.
Yeah.
D8 plus dexterity. What's a +0 anyway? So it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Damn it, that's a 2.
2 overall. Cool.
You know what? That's still some damage.
Yay! Fuck you, Harpy 3.
It is continuing its song though.
Ah, shite.
Rude.
Nefel,
You're not even good at it.
You have to skip my turn. I got on that one.
you did correct. So, Harpy 3, as it continues its singing, it is going to pull out its sling and have a crack at Juno.
You bitch.
So that's an 11 and a 16. 16 just hits.
Fuck. 16 AC.
For 3 damage.
3 damage.
So that's
You're
plus
doing fine.
8.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. You know, I like 30. 30's great.
That's like almost twice my HP, so 30's great.
Callie.
Hello. Yes.
Callie.
I'm gonna start walking.
You
Oh no!
stand at the precipice overlooking a cliff, vast to the point where you cannot see the bottom. However, you are not looking down, you are looking straight ahead.
Yeah,
Straight ahead at that which you want, that which you need.
pretty good music going on right now.
Died the way she lived.
Yeah,
Beat.
Yeah.
yeah.
You live by the stomp, you die by the stomp.
Yep.
So let's look at that next conga line.
Before you leap. So this isn't the end of your turn yet. Before you leap, make the wisdom save.
Oh, okay. Guys, pink or purple?
Oh, don't ask us. Don't put it on me.
It always works better when I ask my friends, though.
I think you
I
know
can't have any part in
Or-
this.
Purple. And
Purple.
where wasn't going. You got
Y'all said
oh,
purple.
purple.
I said pink, but
Nat 20!
Yes! Yes! Friendship! Yes!
Nat 20. You are looking dead ahead. You are looking at the most beautiful sight you've ever seen. This wonderful avian woman singing this gorgeous, luscious song, entrancing and enthralling you to her. And you are only looking straight ahead. However, your mind looks down and you see the fathomless misty depth. And as you look at the fog below, the fog in your mind clears as you look up, and the lovely, engrossing figure that was above you is now this vile, ugly, monstrous creature singing this terrible song. And on a nat 20, you will have your full turn.
I would like to add a verse to my poem.
Of course. Of course.
Give me a sec, guys. I need to write this down.
Does that prompt on saving throws?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah. Cool. Just making sure. Yeah.
Attacks and saving throws.
Just immediately snaps out of the charms like, oh god, I need to write a song.
Ah, I gotta write this down.
this is gold.
But yeah, on that nat 20, you have you have your actions. You have your turn.
Nice. Okay, I'm pissed. I'm gonna cast Shatter at them.
What's Shatter? Is that a dex save?
Hold 1 second. Shatter is a Constitution saving throw.
Con save. 8, 6, 14.
Okay, the 14 is a save, but the other two fail. So the 14 takes half damage.
Cool. Roll it.
That's 3d8. Okay, that's good. Song of Heroism is still going, so I'm gonna re-roll this one. Nice. That's 15.
15 damage. So that's 8
Half
on
to...
Yeah.
Yeah.
But 15 on these two. Waking up from your trance, you look up, you see them, you think, I gotta write this down, just before you pull out the bazooki and hit a chord so sharp it strikes the very air 30 feet ahead of you at the center of these harpies. Just cracking the air and having mist fly out from before them. As you fuck up 2 of them.
Also, any non-magical object also takes damage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Then...
The rocks!
I was thinking rocks.
Oh, yeah. No, you know what? I'm gonna make just a quick... just luck roll.
It is a 10-foot radius, so... That's
I'll say, they're sitting on a pretty thick rock face. They doesn't collapse.
Okay.
So, Opa, that is your turn.
Sorry, I just need to turn my microphone back on in slobs. Cool. So, seeing that all of her buds are back up, she's going to go over this cliff. Like she's heading in their direction.
Do it. Fuck them up.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Wait, I didn't use my bonus action.
Air battle, air battle.
Before Opa goes, do you want to do
Yeah, I'm going to inspire Opa.
that? Hell yeah.
I'm going to give you Epic Courage.
Epic Courage?
Yeah, it's just now when I inspire people, I can give them a advantage for my poem. And I only have Epic Courage right now, so you only get Epic Courage.
Cool.
You have advantage on being frightened.
Nice. Cool. Because she is definitely unafraid. She's just furious at the moment.
Yeah.
So she takes off in their direction with a great deal of speed. Like, I don't think we see her sort of flying over large areas quite a great deal, but she's got like her staff drawn without looking like she's about to cast a spell. She looks like she's going to go and try and fuck these ones up. So she's going to try and make a melee attack on one of them once she gets to the other side. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, which one are you gonna melee attack?
She's gonna go for the one that almost pulled Caliandra off the edge of a cliff.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah,
Fuck her
cool.
up, fuck her up.
That's number 3.
Yeah, so that is going to be 8 plus 5 for 13.
13 hits.
Lovely.
Nice.
How much is your inspiration again?
It's a d6.
Cool. I'm gonna burn that inspiration on the damage.
Do it. Fuck them up.
So that is a 5 on the d6 and a 4 on the d8. Plus 3 is 12. Yeah, 12 bludgeoning damage.
Nice. And the Epic Courage is gone there.
Mm-hmm. So she...
As you fly just like a bat, thump, out of the mist, and just with your staff, just clobber this harpy on the side of the head. And that's a fail on the concentration save. I mean, there was no more singing, but you just clobber her on the side of the head, just shattering the jaw. As like what was a lovely song has turned into a terrible.
I think also Opa wouldn't necessarily have known that the other two that were still within the carriage had gotten up proper.
Yeah.
Necessarily, so she's thinking that I'm gonna knock this one out. Like,
just fuck her up real good.
Nice.
Just to be safe.
Airball.
Any bonus actions?
No, that's it for her. That's all she's doing this turn.
Cool.
I mean,
Second harpy. Not huge on you being up here whacking her sister with a stick.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna
Sisters, that's cute.
Yeah.
try and
Little family shooting.
and it's going
Gang's all
to
here.
beat y'all up with her claws. Ooh, that's a 16 and a nat 20.
Okay. Give me that damage, Kev.
Okay, hold on.
I did not accept that.
Let's see. That is 16 damage. And she just viciously swipes and scratches you with just a flurry of claws and blows.
I was looking at Caliandra's HP. I was like, she's gonna fall out.
I said 16, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. So that's
So that's all of us?
No, just for open.
Oh,
just
Oh, I thought.
No, it was 13. I'm down to 16.
Oh, sorry. Down to 16.
I think.
Sorry. Yeah, let's go with that. Yeah.
We don't remember numbers.
I'm
Not in
bloodied,
this
so
house.
that's all that
Yeah,
needs to be
that
said.
Definitely remember exactly what number I rolled. I could look at the dice I have. Listen, Stella.
Stella, now seeing that everybody is up, is going to like sort of crawl onto Jury's shoulder, and is going to try and be like encouraging, trying to sort of like spot the wind, sort of sort of give him a little bit of help when it comes to making whatever range attack roll he might do next if he does.
The weasel's gonna point her nose in the right direction. Weasel's gonna point her nose in the right direction.
Maybe she points at someone else. Maybe.
Okay. Yeah, seeing that Jury is fine actually, she pops over to Atalanta and is
scurry up.
does a little scurry up onto her, and sort of like
Gotta listen to the horse gossip. She doesn't like it anymore.
acts as sort of like a wind suppressor, so then Atalanta can hear like the currents a little bit better, so if she tries to make a toss or anything like that, she'd have a better shot at it. I'm giving you the help action.
Yeah, I got that. I take that.
It's so fact.
That's Rebecca saying that.
So that is going to be Kira, who, seeing you just get absolutely devastated with claws and blows, is going to look out at you and say, "No, you got this. Fuck him up." She's going to cast Healing Word on you, and that is 11 health.
Thank you kindly. Up to 27. It's fucking tank time.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck him up.
And that is... Oh yeah, bonus action. Yeah, she's gonna pop heroism again.
Nice.
Atalanta, your turn.
Yep. So she's real pissed, and she is going to pull out her longbow and aim it at Harpy. Which Harpy attacked Opa?
Harpy 2.
Yeah, Harpy 2's gonna get it.
Oh,
Well, actually, never. Oh, Song of Heroism. Woo, boy. That was close. Okay, slightly better. So that is a 13 to hit.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
That's 12 damage. Oh, 14 damage.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You just take a chunk out of its wing with that arrow. Yeah. Any bonus actions?
Oh, as a bonus action, I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on Harpy 1.
Cool. Jury, that's your turn.
Okay, so I would like to go over and look at Kira for a second and just be like, do I have your blessing?
Always.
So then I'm going to cast Bless on Juno, Atalanta, and Opa.
Thank you.
Bless.
Nice.
With the sort of like cute little divine pink sparkles that are going through the air, the three of you, until I get hurt, pretty much, or up to 1 minute, you get a +4 to add to any attack roll or saving throw.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. +4, you said, yeah?
Not +4, pardon me, a D4.
D4, alright.
Awesome. So that is going to be Harpy 1's go.
And am I still
Oh,
within
right.
range to give bonus action help to Callie?
Yeah. Was Bless a bonus?
Bless is
Oh, bonus,
Bless is
sorry.
an action,
Yeah,
but the bonus action help thing
Of course. Yes.
from the friendship.
Yeah, the
From the
friendship.
Friendship.
Yes,
I would like to use friendship as a bonus action if that's all right. guys.
yes, of course, yes. As the oath decrees, of course.
Thank you.
Okay, so that is going to be Harpy's one's turn, who is going to saw that chunk that got taken out of her sister, so she's going to fling rocks at Atlanta for 2 17s to hit.
It's got disadvantage on attack rolls.
Disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
Now, wait, is that Harpy? Wait, was that only against the one that? Oh, is that all creatures?
What is the creature type that harpies are?
Yeah.
Sorry. Yes, I thought it was only against the one that was Charmander. Yes,
Nope.
you are in fact correct. Okay, let's reroll.
That spell is sick.
Actions
Okay,
are evil and good.
Okay, so that's still that's still that's still 17 and a 13. So that's one hit.
Yeah, one hit. One hit wonder, boo.
Don't say that. It's encouraging.
As one rock flings out and just clocks you for 2 damage.
That's rude. Which
Yeah, no,
was
it's
a
just
Harpy 1, I've got my eye on you already, but now it's
Like,
extra on you.
It doesn't even really hurt. It's just like, wow, really?
You know what? It's the audacity that gets
It's
me.
the audacity of this bitch. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Juno, that is your turn.
I mean, I intended on like trying to like attack Harpy 1, but like, would you like me to say that for you, Atalanta? At a later time?
You know what? You can like get her, but just don't kill her.
Yeah, okay, I think I can do that.
Could lethally knock her out. That's always an option. Not one that's often taken, but one that is an option.
Okay, I'd like to do that, please. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna use my longbow again, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool. 13 plus 2 is 15.
15 hits. Big hitty city.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna roll my d4. Or d8, sorry, d8. Damn it, that's a 2 again!
Harrowson's going. You could reroll your damage die.
Yeah.
Can I do that? Please?
Yep.
Reroll.
Cool, thank you. Ooh, that's an 8!
Nice.
Plus 4, baby.
Oh, yeah, plus 4.
Or
So that's
D4.
12 then. Oh, D4.
just-
Oh, sorry, D4, yes.
Does Bless... Can you add Bless to...
Attack rolls and saving throws.
This is damage.
Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I misheard. Yep.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Anyway, that's an 8. That's an 8.
8 total?
8 total, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Just
Nice.
clock it right in the leg.
I'll be
Right in the kiss.
bloodied.
Nefel.
Nefel finally, after taking a very, very leisurely pace to get out of the carriage,
Oh god, did I leave my bow in here? Oh jeez. Hold on, guys.
one of my sandals came undone. Hold on.
Oh no.
Okay, I'm out. I'm here. Okay, who needs me? Okay, everyone seems fine. I'm going to cast guiding bolts at 2nd level on Harpy Tree. So give me one moment. I'm going to reroll 16 plus 7 to hit.
Damn.
But
Ooh.
23, yeah, 23 hits.
Yeah. Okay.
Shit.
Big
Let
hitty.
me- So let me roll these 5.
What, these AC 11 naked bird ladies? Yeah, 23 hits.
That's 21 damage.
Whoa.
Just
radiant.
Holy fucking shit.
Holy shit.
From finally, like, emerging from the emerging from the caravan like a himbo Jesus.
Oh.
Just
You need to
fell.
say him over Jesus kind of implied.
Just
Goodness.
like, okay, everyone's up. Let's see. You look pretty evil. Just lines up and just shoots this beam of energy light. And where there was a harpy, there is simply just not anymore. As the harpy 3 is just obliterated.
And I would like to bonus action Shield of Fate onto Opa, who I see is up in the air in an air brawl. So you get.
I thought that was Harpy 1.
No, that was harpy 3.
Okay.
Harpy 2 is the one who hit her
Cool.
last.
Dope. I gotta keep notes on this for my poem, okay?
I wanted to hit the one that was singing, so Harpy 3. So yeah, Shield of Fate, so +2 AC to Opa for up to 10 minutes.
Damn.
Nice.
Okay. Hey,
Wow.
NFL, that's a fucking clutch turn.
What
Just
can
guiding
I say? I
me.
take my time, but I do it right.
Oh,
Worth the
God.
wait.
So where Harpy 3 had a turn,
I
it
did
now
have a
just
spell. I want to say I did have a spell that could have reversed charm, but I was too slow to get there. So sorry, guys.
where, Harpy 3 had a turn, it is now a smouldering pile of ashes. So that's Callie.
Oh, okay. I've got Jury's Help going, so I'm gonna pull out my light crossbow. And I'm gonna attack, let's go with Harpy 2.
Go for it.
Okay. We're gonna go with purple and sparkly. Oh my god. 9 plus 4, 13?
13 hits.
Nice! And that is a d8. Oh, heroism is going, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna reroll this one. Okay, it became a 2. So that's 3 piercing damage.
It's a good thing that wasn't that one, because this thing had 3 health. You clock a bolt right between the eyes.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
As that thing is just other way. As Harpy 2 is just blown straight off the cliff like a fucking Glock.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Bonus action.
How are we? We're doing okay, so I'm gonna hold my inspiration for now.
Cool. Opa, that is your turn.
Wonderful. I have so much shit on me right now.
You are just jacked.
Unstoppable.
Yeah.
So Opa is going to is just going to try and clock this one out of the sky as well.
Yeah.
No big fancy
no,
thing to it. Yeah.
For the record, it is sitting on a cliff. It's not actually flying yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
I
hard
am.
to
You are, yes.
Yes, and I intend to finish the job, as it were.
Yeah.
Finisher!
I could just not leave it to chance.
Why let chance have a chance, you know?
No, I'm going to do it. I have so much stuff on me anyway. She's just
Actually,
going
4
to.
damage. I can't fucking add.
She's just going to use the most powerful cantrip.
Her fists.
Yes, exactly. So that is a 17 on the die, plus 3 for bless, plus 5 for 25. Does a 25 hit, Kev?
Now you see, there's a funny thing about that. Yes, it absolutely hits.
Hell.
Cool. And that is 4 plus 3 for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
As you just whack, just clock it right in the chest.
Mhm.
It's like, yeah, it's still up, but it's looking rough. Stella.
Stella is going to scurry over onto Atalanta's other shoulder to sort of like try and realign, and is like with her little paws, she's got them like sort of like making the little square thing that one does to when they're trying to like frame a shot with a camera, but trying to do that so Atalanta can aim a little bit clearer, like having a little a sight, as it were, to get this last harpy.
Hey Atalanta, what's it like to have a spotter?
It's unreal. Very. She didn't know she liked Stella until this very moment, and then she's like, you know what, this thing's it's not useless. I'm into it.
Cool. That is Opa. That's Stella. So Kira is going to repop heroism. That's going to be her. Atalanta.
Okay, so I got
you have Weasel Hunter. You've
Finish
got
her.
Bless. You've also got your Hunter mark. Do the deed.
So, so that was a 19 to hit.
Absolutely. Yes.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
And then, how much is bless? That's a plus the D4.
Oh, that's add to the
That's only
attack.
for attack rolls and saving throws.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not for. Okay, go.
Not
That's
Only
okay,
for
that's okay.
attacks, not damage. Yeah.
Now, keep in mind, you do have the Weasel help, so you can reroll that
16
for crit.
damage.
Fuck yeah!
That is a 16 damage.
Oh, did you roll with advantage?
You know what? Like, it's already been done. Never mind.
Okay, but
16
listen, for poem reasons, did you roll the attack with advantage?
No, I didn't need to. I got the
Well, just in
highest
case-
score I
In
could
case you get a 20, and
In
then
case you get a
Allie
nat
can get
20.
burst.
get. The attack.
Oh, like
Yeah,
the first roll, yeah.
Because then if you get a nat 20,
No,
Allie
I
can get a burst.
didn't get a nat 20. Don't worry.
Okay, it's cool, it's cool.
Yeah. Even if it's not a nat 20, it's
Wait.
still very noteworthy. As
Also,
you
my
draw
hunter's mark. I forgot to add that on.
It's
That's
dead.
amazing.
Atalanta just fucking vaporizes this harpy.
No, I want to specifically say that this arrow goes right between the eyes, straight through the brain. There's just blood, like her head explodes, like a really weird firework.
It just vaporizes the harpy's brain.
Yeah.
you've been practicing with the longbow. And you've tightened it up a lot, and especially now with Stella kind of spotting for you, making sure the wind is really in your favor. You draw it back, hold it. The tension on the bow simply straining against the actual form as it stretches as far as it can go, arrow primed, and as you let loose, it shoots at literally such a velocity that the physical manifestation of this harpy's skull cannot contain the velocity of impact that it simply receives. As it, like a Hammer horror movie, just bursts.
Yeah. Like when you shoot a watermelon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it is simply dead.
Yeah.
And as we leave combat,
Just gonna
after-
gingerly step back from the edge.
Of course. As you all, as the noise and excitement from the fighting quickly stops, the eerie silence once again takes over, as you are all still now left alone on this snowy mountain road. And there, I think we're going to take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Woo.
did
Have
it.
the munchies.
We fucked him up.
Yeah. Thanks for all the help, gang.
That was everyone was very helpful in that round.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, as we return, the dust has just cleared from the battle, and Zopa flies back over to rejoin her companions, and everyone kind of checks up on themselves and make sure that they're all doing well. They're all doing very, very well, in fact. A mysterious shape follows and slinks up behind them in the mist, up the mountain, following the trail that they led from Astoria. Dave?
What you doing up this mountain? That is
Hey,
Was that funny?
Hello!
I cast Vicious Mockery on him.
Hello. Where have you been?
Right?
Oh, Persephone, how did the talk with your father go? The oxen, yet they're practically ours, yes?
Story about the oxen.
Yes.
Apparently, there was an initial misunderstanding.
What? There are more oxen? Less oxen?
Considerably less oxen in our possession.
What are you talking about? But they were going. They were up for grabs. And we were going and we were reaching out,
Clarity.
taking them like
Now that
heroes.
he has a daughter, he has need of oxen again.
Ugh. This is the problem. When you live only for today, you don't invest in the future. And investing in the future requires a lot of oxen. Listen. We're I don't. If you don't know why we're here, we are heading up to the Necropolis, for to get the a thing. I think there's ghosts there. It's been fine so far. But when we go back, we're having a serious talk with your father about those oxen.
Look, Jory, we'll forget about the oxen. You know what I told that man, that old man? I told him, do you know what, father? You can't control me. I'll make my own man of myself.
I'll make my own.
Storm that.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's exactly how. Did you ever see the play The Werewolf of Wall Street? That'll be you. Yes. Yeah. Start from the bottom, get to the top.
I'd go to jail for so many years.
No nepotism in business. Yes.
Caprisonio.
The Capris.
The Capri
The Capri Sun, yes.
I enjoy his work very much.
It's
Oh,
very
we're
good.
done. Oh, guys, I can't.
Okay.
Books anyway,
yes,
I don't like, but I'm not going back down this mountain. Ugh.
you won't go back empty hooved, yes. We will find our own oxen. We don't need fancy aristocratic oxen. We'll get them from the dirt, as the gods intended.
So now, rejoined with your companion, you reassemble your gear and set off onward up through the still and cold mountain road, winding your way up around the cliff faces, eventually bring your way back into a valley, and as you round a bend, built into the sheer mountain wall itself, you see across a fathomless black chasm the Necropolis. An awe-inspiring in both size and splendor. Although ice and snow obscure the details, its magnificent pillars and statues surround a massive stone structure. Between you and the Necropolis is a vast canyon, spanned by 3 stone bridges. 2 of the bridges seem broken and unusable. Although the bottom of the canyon is cloaked in mist, you see a number of bones scattered among the rocks below. The canyon is shrouded in eerie silence. The only sound that can be heard is your feet crunching through a light layer of frost and snow on the paved path. And I am going to link you a picture.
Visual aids.
You
I'm
love to
gonna
see.
toss it up.
This fucking.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh.
Pin that.
Okay.
Hmm.
So, in terms of where you are on the bottom left bridge, the only one that isn't broken and segmented.
Oh, that's lucky.
Woo!
Nice.
Is there anything anyone would like to do?
Perception check.
I'll make a perception check.
Yeah, for sure.
Me too.
Let's see, 17.
And also.
That's a 23, baby.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah. Eyeballs open tonight.
Big eye.
Well, she's high on that murder.
Kev,
Yeah.
while everybody's busy perceiving, Stephanie's gonna pop on his sneaking hoofs.
Oh, roll. Do you want to roll a stealth check then?
The worst time to start stealthing when we're all perceiving.
Could be.
We should get a calculator for our table.
I agree.
We're all constantly counting on our fingers.
Yeah.
That's 14. No, 15. Sorry.
15. Okay. Yeah. You hop into the shadows behind a bush. Just a fine shrubbery. Anyone else? Particularly outside. Callie, Finn, are you doing a perception check?
Sure, why not?
Cool. And Louise was 17 and
Yeah.
Atalanta was like 22.
23.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Use you.
I got 12 for perception.
12.
I'm actually
Okay.
a straight roll now. Oh.
So as you're all kind of like taking in the solemn, eerie silence of this monolithic structure straight ahead of you, Nefel and Jury, you kind of start looking around, just kind of seeing what's kind of about. And aside from the great kind of pillared structures and the statues straight across along the length of the structure, you see the giant, frankly palace-sized structure to the far right. And as your eyes kind of gloss back, there is at the end of the bridge a humanoid figure in a cloak, just sitting silently. And you look down, and treading in the snow, there is footprints. But Atalanta, ever vigilant and ever knowing and all knowing in her survival instincts, clocks the fine details, clocks the figure at the end of the walkway, and clocks the footprints. But also with that realizes that the footprints are big, are large, regularly trodden, and definitely hoof-like. Definitely two hooves. So certainly not horses. Definitely too large to be a horse. You suspect that this is a minotaur's footprints, and the figure at the end of the street, at the end of the bridge, is definitely no minotaur.
So I don't want to alarm you, but
Have you noticed the man at the end of the bridge? Anyone?
I have.
What man? What bridge?
So there.
Well, okay, the bridge we're on.
There's a man.
Oh, look at
in
that.
the Bridge. Atlanta has thrown her hands out, kind of to stop anyone going forward on the bridge. Just FYI. And I don't know if any of you noticed the footprints in the snow.
I did see the footprints.
Snow?
Do you think they're ghost footprints?
No, I strongly suspect they are Minotaur.
Jerry, have you been here before?
I'm gonna look at you really hard right now. I fucking drove you here, so let's not get hasty. Also, I don't have hooves. Considering your height is about there, I feel like you should have noticed that by now.
I'm more at your knees, and I don't
also, I am
tend to
not
look
the
at
only
people's
one.
feet.
Okay.
I have regular human legs, so why don't you get off my case? It's clearly not me.
I look down for the first time ever.
I have been meaning to tell you, Jury.
Not
You've
all
got a
Minotaurs
fine
know
pair of
each
feet.
other.
Okay, we can discuss Jury's feet / hooves later.
They're beautiful.
The biggest issue we have right now
Oh,
is
look,
the
they are
man at
feet.
the end of this bridge is not a Minotaur, which would suggest that
It's the ghost.
she just looks at Nefel the way I'm currently
Also looking at Nefel.
You think it's a shape changer then?
Possibly that, or there is a Minotaur.
Or a Minotaur
hidden-
gave someone a piggyback?
They could also be hidden from view.
Hey, Kev.
You give me piggybacks?
I'm going to cast some good old, lovely,
It's
and
true, this is why I
reliable
think
detect
that is
magic.
Detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
While they're kind of bickering over feet and
Piggybacks.
and the feet, piggybacks, and the proprietors of said feet, you take the time to really cast that detect magic, and immediately, where you've kind of been looking for traces, you get a massive, frankly ridiculous ping from the figure at the far end of the bridge. This figure is radiating magic.
Well, I believe that Atlanta may have been onto something when she said that that one over there in the distance does not appear to be quite what they are.
Do you think it's a lich?
So at the moment, Opa's eyes are kind of almost glazed over. If you look at them, they're sort of glowing slightly and changing color softly.
Oh,
and
sorry.
she's-
By
huh?
the way,
Yeah?
and you learn the school of magic.
Yes.
Oh, it's necromancy. It's hardcore necromancy.
There is a great deal of arcane energy flowing through here. And particularly it is emanating from that figure at the other end.
Do you think it's the lich?
There is a not insignificant chance,
Oh, great, I need to talk to him.
especially given
Guys.
that...
Gonna start moving.
I'm going to not grab your shoulder. I'm going to sort of sidle about you to try and stand before you, to be I am getting quite the ping of it. Quite a lot of indications that this is the person at the end of it is quite affected by necromantic energies.
That would be a lich then. Great, I need to speak to him.
Oh, well, if it's a friend.
Atlanta has just holds on to Nefel's elbow just to stop him from moving anywhere until we all decide to go.
Nefel's happy enough with this.
So Opa and Callie start approaching, yeah?
Yeah, I think she hesitates for a moment, but Callie seems quite determined, and she's going to defer to her expertise on this.
Oh. Give me her low wisdom.
She is placing her trust in you.
Okay, off we go.
Kev, can I just ready in action that if things pop off, I do my
You huff it.
I huff it, yeah. I huff it.
Yeah, well, yeah, did you want to, like, you can just huff your trance while this is all going on.
Oh, so you think it's going to pop off? Okay, cool.
Listen, you do what you need to.
Got it. Drugs.
No, Atlanta lets me do the drugs.
So,
You're pretty cool.
as you approach, you see more clearly that this lone skeletal figure is covered in a tattered cloak, covering a very thin frame but obscuring their face. Gold runes are traced along the hem of the cloak. And as the two of you, particularly you, Callie, draw near very eagerly, the figure simply doesn't look at you, but just holds out a bony skeletal hand.
Oh, right.
Some sort of payment.
Yeah, it's the gatekeeper. Hold on. And I dig around in my pockets and I take out the Burnished Dragon Lord coin.
You take out the Dragon Lord coin? Yep.
I also turn around before I hand it to him and look at my friends and wait for them to follow so that I can pay for all of us, I guess.
Yeah, I'll follow up.
I guess Atlanta's gonna go, but she's gonna be in the back of the group.
I go where Atlanta.
I'm gonna hang back also.
He's just hanging back, hiding. What is this?
Be careful, the spooky ghosts.
Look at us, huh? Look at us.
Alright, when the whole gang is near me, I put the coin in his hand.
You put the coin, you go to hand the coin over. And just as you're handing the coin, you kind of catch a glint as his head turns slightly to look at you. And the moment you see what even the form of looks like an eye catches your face, he kind of, not violently, but swiftly just kind of grabs your wrist and just turns his cloak and looks at you. And what you see in front of you is a bare skeletal face with two burning bright flames in the eye sockets. Jaw not even moving, for it simply doesn't have the muscular function to talk anymore. However, a voice emanates. You are afflicted, but I know those eyes. But they are not the eyes of those that I know. They're younger, newer. You are of Fabercay's ilk.
Yes?
You definitely are, though you may not know it. It's been quite a long time. As he kind of relaxes on your hand, as he relaxes off your wrist. My name is Damon.
Well, I'm only... Oh, you're the one I need to speak to.
Is that so? Is it about your affliction?
That's what I was told.
You are not the first.
Really?
Your ancestor, many, many centuries ago, succumbed to a similar affliction.
Worms?
Computer, they call it.
They sell over-the-counter medicine for it, to be honest. It's not a big deal.
Yes.
Very treatable.
In fact, it's truly uncanny. And I will send you where I sent them many moons ago. You must seek out the Lotus Witch on Scorpion Island. They will know how to rectify that which was wronged. And may this, as it did your forebear, light the path to new beginnings. As he pulls out from his robe a gem.
Oh.
And presents it to you.
I take it.
Treasure.
You take it, and what you now have in your possession is a gem of brightness, which I am going to link the stats of to your chat.
Super cool.
Kami Andra. So there's that.
Thank you.
May this come in. May this help you on your journey. However, the commands are already set from your ancestor many, many moons ago. The command words are Lux, Clara, and Astra.
I know that last one. Oh, well, Aisling knows that. That doesn't mean Callie does. Although she probably does. She's probably better at Latin than me.
Clara is the princess from Barbie and the Nutcracker.
It's all coming together. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, that's just the girl in the Nutcracker, full stop.
Greek theme setting.
As he kind
I
of
think everywhere
looks
everywhere.
again at you with his kind of looks again at you with his burning bright eyes. I have presented you with this. You have presented me with payment. You are allowed to enter the Necropolis, but all I ask is that you be respectful.
And how do we do that? Just don't break anything.
It would bear you harm to dishonor the dead, particularly the consecrated dead.
Oh, sure. Well, we have 3 holy people here, and I guess a god. So I'm sure we'll be fine.
Nefel bows deeply.
You see, you do kind of see Kira's kind of actually hanging back as you kind of notice. And you see Damon, again, it's a skeletal bone face as you see him turn his head and kind of regard her, but obviously you're not getting any facial features, you're not getting any expression.
Oh.
Yes. Accompanied by one who is worthy. And he kind of gestures then with his skeletal hand and robed arm. You may pass.
I'm just gonna sidestep into the place, but still looking at him.
And he just kind of he just sits back where he was, idle and still.
Okay, for us to also go.
I'm sure it is. Come here, Nefel. Just come over here.
Okay. Nefel goes.
Guys, what are you doing?
Kira's like, no, we can all pass.
Oh,
Please, proceed.
don't start your sentence with no after I start moving. Oh my god.
Kev,
Yeah.
could I, before I step forward, could I use divine sense? That means like for 60 feet, not behind total cover, no location of any celestial fiend or undead, and within the same radius, also any place that has been consecrated or desecrated. So any place that's either been declared holy or a place that was declared holy but treated with violent disrespect.
Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. 60 feet. So, yes, absolutely.
And not behind total
yes.
cover. Yeah.
Yes, absolutely, yes. Okay, so first things first. Damon, 100% undead. You just get that right off the bat. Now, I will, I'll tell you, I'll give you the consecrations in a moment.
Yep, perfect. Let me sniff these out.
Yeah, so you all then head across the bridge. So as you now enter the Necropolis, the city of the dead proper, you see now ahead of you 12 tomb entrances carved into the cliff, each marked by 4 stone columns. To the north is a great white marbled mausoleum, the size of a small palace. Close to the mausoleum's entrance is a 13th tomb, much grander than the others, standing alone in a rocky outcropping away from the cliffs. You see many bodies lying upon the icy paths that wind around the ruins. Some are the desiccated, half-frozen corpses of would-be grave robbers, while others are statues of various sizes and styles, their frozen eyes seeming to be watching you. And as you look around, you see each of the 12 tombs. In front of each of them is a great, what looks to be doorways, but instead of an actual door is a great large marble slab in front, and even just from this distance you can only really make out that there just is inscriptions on each of the slabs. And as before you really kind of continue over, Kira just kind of, as Damon said, it's best not to disturb the consecrated dead. We all know that there's forces greater than that of the mortal and the divine in this world, and to be an oathbreaker and a grave robber is a serious curse of this earth.
Nefel puts his hand on her shoulder and goes, "Don't worry, I won't go disrespecting no ghosts."
And for the sake of kind of ease, I'm going to drop in another map with numbers on it.
Ooh.
Numbers?
Basically just try to point out where.
I like numbers.
To kind of point out where things are. So 60 feet.
Numbers help us play.
So immediately as you kind of walk in, so 60 feet. I'll say 60 feet will get you those 3. So Jury, so with your divine sense, you are getting a divine consecration. You are pinging divine consecration from tomb number 4. Currently, from where you're standing, you're only getting a divine consecration from tomb number 4.
Okay. If our word alone were not enough, these are one of these definitely is consecrated, and I imagine the rest are probably best not to meddle. Callie, Andrew, where was it that you wanted to go toward?
I just needed to speak to him.
Can I lean in gingerly to Atlanta and just can you remind me just one more time?
She looks around to see if any of the others are in earshot and moves and fell slightly away and just whispers back. I'm here to steal a dragon.
Oh, cool. Rad.
Shake pats him on the head and goes and walks back towards the group.
Nefel doesn't remember that being the plan, but assumes that must have been everyone's plan and just goes like, right, got it. Steal a dragon, on board. Can Nefel do a perception check around for anything that looks like a dragon engraving in any of the like tombs or something?
Hit me with a perception check.
That is, oh god, a 16.
16. So you're, as you look around, there is all of the columns, there isn't immediate, you're looking for a dragon, but there's no dragons in sight. The pillars that surround and encase each of the tombs before you are each surrounded by carven dragon sculptures, and there's a general kind of dragon theme in a lot of the aesthetic. Hit me with a history check.
Okay. That is 9 minus 2.
Okay. Yeah, that's all you see then.
Yeah, that's fair.
So, what do you want to do?
Hypothetically, if I cast locate object dragon, would that be something I could do?
Hold on. Let me just.
I can read
double
out
check.
object though. Is it?
The exact wording of locate object.
Okay, what I have here is describe or name an object that is familiar to you. You sense the direction of the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If it is in motion, you know the direction of its movement.
Why didn't you do that for your boat?
Wow.
That would hurt so bad.
Oh,
Nefel is spiraling.
I have no further questions.
No, I'm gonna say because you've never seen a dragon.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
that's
say
fair.
Didn't tell that to be so bad.
Wait, no, I did see a dragon.
Yeah, well, when your man was flying above
I saw-
myself and Nefel.
Oh.
Yeah, a dragon.
Yeah.
You don't know whether did see the dragon.
At least once.
An object.
I know it's not an object.
Could maybe dragon skeleton be an object? I suppose you didn't see the
No,
bones.
A dragon tooth, even
I'm
if
gonna-
it's attached to their mouth.
I'm gonna say no unless you are looking for that specific dragon.
Do it.
You do it?
I won't.
You won't?
Wait,
Okay.
Wait, do you think that specific dragon will be? I don't think that specific dragon will be here.
But whatever he is.
It's a
Where you
second
are.
level
No, this
spell.
one's been like buried for ages.
That spell's a second level spell. I'm not going to burn it right now.
Bish is gonna silently clip-clop up to Atalanta.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Atalanta. What are we doing here again?
She just looks at him. Is like, we're here to steal weapons from bodies. We're essentially grave digging. This should be an area of expertise for you, I imagine.
I only steal from the living mostly.
Then why do you smell like the dead?
Oh,
Shit.
Oh.
You said Bish just starts nervously sniffing himself. Shit. And then he's gonna go up to Jury. Anything here that's not consecrated?
I'm going to be honest. I only got the consecration vibes from the one up there, but I am going to be abstaining from any grave robbing.
All right. But if one of these graves has some oxen.
Dead
Oh.
off.
Well, then you're liberating the oxen rather than stealing from a grave. When you think about it.
Doing them a favor, really.
Yes. Consecration is for the dead. Freedom is for the living.
Yeah. That's me.
What is that big the big thing with the steps over there in the distance? Can I roll a quick?
You can go if just have a look. Yep.
Okay, cool.
I'd like to go as well.
Can I bring Kira with me, or is she gonna hang back?
She'll come with you. She'll follow
Okay.
you.
I'm gonna try and lighten the mood and make some scathing comments about the architecture.
You see that you kind of you make the scathing comments. You can see she's
There's
not.
no synchronicity in the design. Oh, who designed
Ah.
this? Wheeler? Huh?
She kind of she giggles, but you can definitely tell she's not all there right now. You can tell she's a little distracted. But you head on up, and as you approach this colossal structure, you see just the massive tomb dwarfing all of the others in the necropolis. The pristine white marble mausoleum, supported with immense serpentine pillars. As you draw closer, you realize these pillars are actually statues that have been carved in the shape of dragons. As Kira, it's like, yeah, this is the resting place of Balmetria, Xander Huarath's dragon. Xander was the leader of the first brigade of dragon lords that arrived here to fight the Titans back at the very start of the First War. Back at the cause of the First War, you could say.
While Kira is saying all that, Nefel turns around and shouts, "Enta, up here!"
Yeah, she makes her way up there pretty nifty.
And then the doorway into this mausoleum is open.
Yep, and I'm just going straight in.
I follow.
So as you walk in, you notice immediately that the mosaics in here are pristine, almost new in appearance. The panel closest to the entrance depicts 5 majestic dragons, 1 silver and 4 bronze, soaring through the heavens. A formidable human warrior is mounted on each dragon. The next mosaic is dominated by the verdant coast of Thylia. While the bronze dragons remain aloft, the silver dragon is shown making landfall on this new continent. Her rider greets a haggard-looking group of humans on the shore. Subsequent mosaics show human civilization on the continent, blossoming from the tiny towns to great walled cities under the leadership of the Dragon Lord. And at the center is a huge marble block. About 15 feet long, 10 feet wide, and 5 feet high.
Wait, check, see how heavy this thing would be to move.
I'm not even going to make you roll perception because it is massive. It is bigger than you. Or, well, yeah, it is larger than you. To move this would be a titanic task.
Well, in that case, can I look around the room to see if there's any indication that this is the actual burial site for the dragon?
Oh, yeah, like Yeah, like it certainly is. Like if you like you're kind of like you're looking at the mosaics and the story it tells, and like even kind of the briefest knowledge of the history of the landing of the Dragon Lords and the savior and the saving of humanity will tell you that this is the burial of the great silver dragon Balmitria. Simply by shape, by size and scope alone will indicate that, for Balmitria was colossal in size.
In that case, can I do a check to see if there is any opening or crack or anything in this like tomb that I could potentially get in and steal from the grave?
Yeah, hit me with an investigation check.
That is a 16.
16. You kind of like, while everyone else is presumably kind of looking at the mosaics and the wonderful kind of architecture, just reveling in the kind of the size and scope of this mausoleum, you kind of start taking a closer look at the slab. It's clear that Balmitria is interred underneath this slab. You're kind of looking at it, wanting to get in, but this thing is cleanly sealed. There is no gap. There is no opening. There is no seal. This thing is pristinely slotted and will not move.
Could I do a perception check for any levers or like bricks that look like they push in? Or, you know,
Scooby stuff.
Scooby stuff.
Yeah. Hit me with a perception.
I think I'm getting the exact same thing. Yeah, 16.
16. Nothing. There's no levers. There's no switches. Like everything in this mausoleum is so cleanly lined that there wouldn't be there's anywhere for there to be a mechanism.
Real long shot, Kev.
Mm-hmm.
Would thieves' tools be of any use?
Even like your passive perception will tell you no. Like there is no lock.
Jamming a lockpick into a rock.
Nothing. There is no lock to be unlocked. It is simply a gargantuan slab in the way.
Big slab, you say?
Can I? Did you say there was one statue that was different color than the others?
It's more in the mosaics. So like these were they were in the pictures, and like even like kind of as you're looking at it, Kira kind of like tells you the story of it, of how the large silver dragon is Balmitria, and the man riding it is Xander, and that the 4 other bronze dragons are the other dragons ridden by the various other dragon lords, like such as Esther Arcalander and Rise and Phobos.
Atlanta goes up to Kira. Excuse me, you seem to know a lot about this history. Do you think it's possible that these other bronze dragons are buried here? Perhaps in a different area?
No, the bronze dragons. The dragons of the original Dragon Lords, barring Balmitria herself, simply vanished near the end of the First War. I'm surprised you haven't heard of this, Atlanta. It's a myth as old as time that people are still debating to this day whether or not the original dragons are simply lying in wait or dead, that the Titans slew them. It's a mystery, frankly, lost to the ages.
Well, myths can be unreliable. but it was worth asking. Thank you for your help.
And so Kira, well, if there's, I believe if we're quite done with the sightseeing tour of the City of the Dead, shall we continue on with your labor?
Yeah, maybe there's another way in, and the fella walks out.
Oh no, this isn't. No, this isn't the
He's
location.
Gone.
She kind of just skips after you a little. I just kind of grabs with the shoulders. No, Nefel, we weren't here to look for Balnitria. We're here looking for Xander's arm. And she kind of turns you then to the opening just in behind, just into the side of Balmitria's colossal mausoleum, where you see a white marble tomb carved in the side of the mountain and sheltered by an imposing portico of weathered columns. The entrance to the sepulchre is blocked by a heavy chiseled slab, flanked by two statues of sitting lions. The center of the slab is fitted with an inset bronze handle. The pediment above the tomb is engraved with the name Xander amidst intricate vines and laurel leaves.
Apologies, Kira. The names, I get them all mixed up. I'm not sure what any of them mean. So this is where we're meant to go, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to do a perception on this thing. How do I get in?
So you rock on up to the stone slab saying Xander. Hit me with a perception check.
Yeah, and I got a good one this time. So.
Yeah.
25.
Fucking
25.
sick, bro.
Hell yeah, with a 25 perception, you see it has a door handle.
Ah, what?
Hell yeah.
Nefel will
And
turn that door handle.
Nefel, make a strength check.
No problem.
Ooh.
He's a strong boy.
I'd
Strength.
like to think much better.
Strength or strength athletics?
No, strength.
That is
Do a flip.
14.
14. You're kind of looking. I was like, I guess this is the destination. Oh, hey, a handle, and you got to reach for it. It's like it is a large stone slab, and this is a great big bronze handle, and like you kind of just got to open it like you'd open a door, and just like it just kind of slowly budges, but it doesn't quite. You can't quite get it down far enough to actually open it like a handle. It is stiff and it is stuck.
I would like to call out, can someone strong come help me, please?
Oh, Atalanta is straight up there helping Nefel, like within like half a second of realizing he needs help.
Atlanta, hit me with a strength check.
Which one of you have
Can
a
I
fail
help?
day tonight?
Yeah, I'll say Nefel can help you. So.
Oh yes, it's 21, baby.
Yeah.
You kind of like you see Nefel struggling, so you understand that it is a large, stiff stone slab. So you kind of wheel up the biceps and kind of clench your arm down. You eventually do kind of click it open as you push the slab inward like a door.
You're welcome.
As you walk in now, the necropolis itself, it's nestled into the valleys of the Mithril Mountains. So although it's misty and foggy and cloudy with snow, there is still a hint of light kind of peeking down into the extremities of it. And as you creak open this giant slab, you see inside very similar artificed torches to what you saw in the Mithril mines. There is artificial light sources inside, so you can see in. And as you kind of make your way first in, you see straight ahead of you straight ahead of you, the path continues on, but on your sides, as you immediately walk in, you see four more stone slabs. Three of which have names inscribed on them. The names being Aeneas, Pericles, and Eustace. The fourth
Pericles. Bless my soul.
Pericles, yeah.
Yeah, I know.
The fourth slab is unnamed.
Can I do a history check to see if I recognize any of these names?
Yeah, hit me with a history.
That's a 10.
May I do one also?
Yeah, can I do one?
Yeah. No, those of you that want to, yeah.
Cool.
I'll join this.
No dice. That's a 9.
Oh.
Oh, that's a 21.
Oh, that's a 9
Nice.
too.
Yeah, so those of you, all of you barring Juno, and Juno included, you've definitely heard the names mentioned, but definitely not to the scale of everyone else. You kind of like they've been names mentioned in passing throughout historical records, always related to Xander, and his exploits, but never with any real note. Juno, though, you're kind of in your studyings, in your studyings as a paladin to Valis, you delved into the history of the First War, the history of the dragons, and you know that these three men, while definitely not as notable as Xander himself being the leader of the first Dragon Lord and the first exploit to Philia, they were basically three of his closest confidants. Whenever people make mention of Xander as a leader as opposed to Xander as a historical figure, they'll always touch on the advice that these three men presented Xander with, and between the three of these men and Damon, in fact, they would have been his four trusted advisors, and are thought to some to be the reason Xander was seen as such a charismatic leader, because of the advice he followed by this entourage.
I relay all this information flawlessly to my comrades.
Of course.
And that's that.
Great. So, do you guys want to continue on, or is there anything you would like to do?
I just do a quick looks around to see if it looks like there's any dragons buried here.
I'm not even gonna have you roll. No, it's way too small in here for anything the size of a dragon.
Okay, then I'm moving forward.
Cool. So,
Onward.
as you progress then further into the tomb of Xander Huaraz, you enter an expansive hall that is dim and wet. Stone archways hold up the ceiling, and empty torch brackets line the walls at regular intervals. The floor descends in wide steps of interlocking stone. At the rear of the hall, a stairwell leads down to the lower reaches of the tomb. Guarding the stairwell is a bronze statue of a kneeling, bull-headed minotaur.
Yeah.
And as you walk in, I mentioned that there was a dim light coming from an artifice candle, but almost sensing the presence of life, sensing the presence of someone in it. These candles flare up and grow brighter, and show that surrounding the walls, are covered. That the surrounding walls of this hall are covered by colourful mosaics depicting ancient battles against centaurs, cyclops, and six-armed Gigans. The Dragon Lord Xander is shown hewing the head from a basilisk with a mighty swing of his axe, and he is shown with 3 warrior companions.
Atlanta's just gonna like kind of stop in the doorway and like kind of like just halt the group a little bit and turn to them and say, there is a strong chance that this Minotaur may come to life if the tracks outside are anything to indicate. So perhaps be ready for some conflict.
Anybody have any rope?
I do. I have 50 foot of silk rope.
Oh, and don't we have the other bit of rope?
We do. And the fellow looks at Persephone and goes,
I see someone who needs a lot of rope.
We would like to tie up the statue.
No, what?
Yeah?
Yeah.
You go. Yeah, you go. Give me a sleight of hand check. I'll say.
What's the
choose
feet
one of
switch
you.
on this statue? Is it hooves or is it regular leggies?
These ones are hooved.
Okay.
15.
These ones
I'm helping
actually
the role play.
to be, I suppose, actually to be distinct. To kind of actually distinguish. The Minotaur shown in the statue is actually very distinct from Jury. This Minotaur, as opposed to Jury's more bull head, kind of full bull head and humanoid body, this one is much more human in its facial features, with 2 great giant horns coming out of the side. However, then the bottom half is much more bull, is much more like cloven hooves and kind of backward facing knees.
I got 23 on sleight of hand.
Yeah, so you go over and you just tie you tie your 200 your 100 feet of rope, or is it 50 feet of rope?
100 feet. It's 100 feet altogether.
100 feet. You like, it takes a while because it takes a while for 100 feet of rope to get wrapped around just a statue of a 10-foot tall Minotaur.
Got another around his hands and
his horns. Yeah, you get it all right. You wrap this thing in rope and tie it up nice and tight.
Excellent.
Don't you go anywhere.
Can't wait for the Minotaur to come out from a side room.
I know, right? I'm just like, God damn it, this is
What are you going to do with my statue? Shit.
We were going to use it as a maypole. Definitely wasn't combat related. Don't worry about it.
So,
Persephone retreats back into the shadows.
I didn't even know Persephone had followed, to be honest. I thought Persephone was still hiding like on the other side of the bridge.
A distance follow.
So, as you look, then there is a stairwell that descends deeper into the tomb at the back of the room, and above the stairwell, an inscription reads, "Those who trespass in order to seek an audience with Xander Huarath must deal with the Horned One."
So you talking about me or you, Jury?
Don't even try it right now, Juno. I swear to fuck.
Without any further ado, you all move then to descend further into the tomb of Xander Huarath at the Necropolis at Telemach.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where we will end our session.
God, no, I'm so tense.
This is so good.
But the suspense. The
For a
suspense.
nice pina colada.
Maybe I should have bought that hammer.
Getting caught in the rain.
Hold on. Thank you very much for listening, everyone. I hope you have an excellent day. I don't think... Does anyone have anything they want to promo or whatnot? Yada, 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 yada.
I just want to say that I like pina coladas.
And getting caught in the rain?
As do I.
But do you like making love at midnight?
No.
Yeah.
At the Dunes on the Cape?
Of champagne.
You
Are
guys don't
you
sing it, it
into
doesn't
health
count.
food? Rain.
I'm the one that you look for. Right to me.
Come with me and escape.
And she said, "Oh, it's you."